Most people consider their English to be highly advanced, right up until they hit the solid wall of a C2 level vocabulary word. That is when the illusion of fluency breaks. This step chart maps out the CEFR scale. It's the standard used in linguistics to measure true vocabulary size. It starts at A1, which is basic survival English, and climbs all the way up to C2, representing effortless academic mastery. Today, we are going to run a complete diagnostic to find exactly where you sit on this scale. There are 6 questions per level, making 36 questions in total. Grab a pen and paper to keep track of your score. And to get an accurate measurement, absolutely no cheating and no search engines. By the end of these 36 questions, we will replace guesswork with a definitive, evaluated baseline of your linguistic capabilities. Let's begin. Looking at this A1 interface, we start with the absolute building blocks, everyday words for basic needs, family ties, and opposites. The timer is fast. Which place do you go to buy books? A library, a shelf, or a bookstore? The answer is bookstore. You borrow from a library, but you buy from a bookstore. Now for the A1 boss question. I need to blank my phone battery. Fill, load, or charge. We fill a cup, we load a truck, but we strictly charge electronics. Stepping up to level A2, the questions expand into travel descriptions and routines. If you go on holiday, you pack your clothes in your luggage. If a person has no hair, they are bald. Notice this split flowchart for our A2 odd one out question. Between customer, client, and colleague, the colleague does not belong. Customers and clients pay you, whereas a colleague works alongside you. Passing these first 12 questions proves you have foundational survival English. However, it limits your communication strictly to simple everyday routines. Here in level B1, we enter the intermediate zone. The situations shift toward the professional workplace. For example, stopping work forever due to age is retiring, but quitting a specific job is resigning. This brings us to collocations, words that are habitually spoken together. When securing time with a doctor, we don't do or take an appointment, we make an appointment. They lock together naturally in English. Moving up to level B2, or upper intermediate, we drop casual conversation in favor of strict business nuances. This tier requires a higher degree of professional formality. On screen, you can see the difference between casual and formal vocabulary. While rich works perfectly in a text message, affluent is the formal synonym required in a professional setting. This tier also tests abstract concepts. A statement with no clear single meaning is ambiguous, and a person who deliberately doesn't take sides in a dispute is neutral. Conquering the B levels marks the dividing line. It separates casual speakers from those equipped to handle complex professional and corporate environments. Welcome to level C1. Vague words will no longer do. We are entering the advanced level, where academic precision is strictly enforced, and the margin for error narrows completely. Look at this Venn diagram breaking down behavioral adjectives. Reckless refers to general carelessness, but apathetic is highly specific. It means a person who shows absolutely no emotion, interest, or concern. Now, level C2. This is the mastery level. The terms here are so specific and nuanced that they frequently stump native speakers. Something lasting a very short time is ephemeral. A harsh mixture of overlapping sounds is a cacophony. And someone who is overly obedient, trying too hard to please, is obsequious. For the final boss question, an employee who never finished his tasks is indolent. It sounds similar to insolent, which means rude, or indigent, meaning poor, but indolent is the precise C2 word for lazy. Securing a high score in the C tiers proves your mastery. You have moved past functional communication into highly sophisticated academic expression. That's question 36. Put your pens down, tally up your correct answers, and let's map out your true proficiency. Here is the final grading chart. If you scored between 1 and 12, you are in the beginner A tiers. A score of 13 to 24 places you in the intermediate B tiers. And if you broke past 31, you have reached C tier mastery. Post your exact score out of 36 in the comments below. Publicly committing to your result lets you see exactly how you stack up against the rest of the community. For those who want a complete linguistic profile, testing grammar and reading comprehension alongside vocabulary size, there's a link to a full assessment below. Identifying your exact baseline today is the required first step. Knowing exactly where you stand is the only way to strategically build your vocabulary from here. Class dismissed.